Tyler with the Dividend Stock King with another video. Today's title of the video, I've been thinking about this for a while. This is the easiest time in history to invest. Today is September 29th, 2025. I'm making a video. And before I begin my little rant, I am not getting financial advice or a financial advisor. So this is all my personal opinion. This right now, for the last 2-3 years, probably even before, even after that, but I could say easily the last 2 years, it has been the easiest way to invest and make money. The easiest. When I first started back in 2020, before this Yield Max funds came out, I was buying Horizon, like right here. I was buying Main Street Capital, and nothing wrong with those stocks. They're great companies. They're awesome companies. They're great companies. Awesome. Nothing wrong with them, right? Nothing wrong with them. They pay 11 cents a month, right? So back then it was like $15, $17 5-6 years ago. Now they're $6. So I would still buy this, but right now it's the easiest time to invest. Now I'm gonna give you a prime example. Avery. I started Avery when he was 6 months old. Now he's 2. So I've been investing a year and a half, pretty much a year and a half. And I was doing an average. I was doing like $40 a month. So every time I got paid, I was throwing $20. Sometimes 25, sometimes 15. On the average, about $20 every 2 weeks or $40 a month. So for a year and a half, I just threw in $40 a month, right? Now, here, he's making 40. He made 48 in August. He made 47 in July. He made 55 in June. May made 47. April made 37. And this month in September, he's making 44. But he still got a few dividend payments coming up. So he brought about $45. But the point is, over just a year and a half, investing only $40 a month, he's making passive income of $48. Now, this for anyone out there who's like struggling. This is for people who don't have a lot of money to invest at all. My son can't. I invest for him. I do $40 a month. Every time I get paid, $20, right? Just imagine you making $48 passively, and you get that $48 and you put it right back into those stocks, right? Or these ETFs now these days, they pay monthly, they pay weekly, they pay every day of the week. You can pick what day you want to get paid. It's an ETF that pays that day, Monday through Friday. They got new ones out, QLDY, that pays twice a week. ULTY, it's like $5 some change. Let's go to the portfolio. ULTY is literally $5.48. You can literally, when you get paid, you can literally buy 2 shares of it. And if you buy 2 shares and it pays every Friday and you get the dividend, remember, you only spend $12. You only spent $12, right? This is the easiest time to invest. And then you could get the dividend. Let's say you buy 2 shares, they pay 9 cents, you get 18 cents. Take the 18 cents, you reinvest it back into ULTY, and every time you get paid, you take out $20. Every time you got paid, and look, my son is spread across all his ETFs here. Like, it's spread across Misty and Tesla and Main Street Capital when I bought some food. So Clip, it's in like Bitso, it's in EFC, it's in some REITs. So EPR. So if I put the whole, $20 into ULTY, he'll make more money. But if you make 18 cents in 1 week and take 18 cents and reinvest it back into Alti, every time you get paid from your job, you bought $20 worth, right? So now the dividend comes in, it buys a little bit more, and you're buying it. The price is coming down, right? The price coming down. I'm using ULTY as an example because ULTY is affordable. It is affordable. It's $5.48. It's affordable. This is the easiest time to invest. If you don't have much money, you see my son's account is making $48 a month. He probably made more $45 a month. That's decent for only investing a year and a half, $20 every 2 weeks. That shouldn't break the bank, in my personal opinion. And his dividends is spread across different stuff. So if I just put all the money into ULTY, he'll make more money. He'll probably make, if I had to guess, $60 a month. So a year and a half of investing, you only put in $20 to ULTY. You kept buying it every time you get paid. You get the dividend, and you reinvest it for a year and a half. Because this time, I mean, the months and weeks fly. You will make some money. You can easily make. I mean, in this day and time, this is my little rant because I hear people like I don't know. I feel like people complicate things, and it don't gotta be complicated. This is the easiest time. This is the best time in the world to invest. This is the best time in the world to get passive income. True passive income. True passive income. This is the easiest way to get it. I use my son for example, putting the bare minimum into it. And then also what the ULTY investment will do, will change your mindset. You will cut things out. You will live a little different. You will look at money different. Cause now, well, shoot, if I make $10 a week, I want to make $100 a week. And $100 a week can pay my phone bill or buy some groceries or whatever it can do. $100 at an Aldi can go pretty decent. You can buy bread, lunch meat, mayonnaise. You can buy water. You can buy snacks. You can buy chips. $100 at an Aldi can go a long way, right? And they pay every week. They pay every Friday. This is the easiest time in the world to make money. Passive income. Passively. You don't got to work a second job. You don't got to work overtime at your current job. You don't got to drive Uber, put wear and tear in your car. I drive Uber sometimes, and I like it, but it's wear and tear in my car. I'm driving at night with crazy people on the road. People driving crazy. You can make true passive income if you change your mindset, right? And once I see the money coming in, but dang, if I can make $500 or $100 a week, that would change everything. This is the easiest time to invest. And you can buy ETF that's cheap. You don't have to buy that $35, $50 ETF. You can buy a ULTY for $5 and change. Like, it's sometimes I feel bad for people for not investing in it. I truly do. I guess I feel the same way if people was in real estate and they feel bad for not getting people to real estate. But this is at a way smaller scale. This scale is like $6 ETF that you can buy and hold it and get the dividend reinvestment. I mean, I'm using my son for an example because this is like the bare minimum that I put in, and you see how much money he's making. And then think about your child. I mean, think about if you have kids. You could put in $5 every 2 weeks, $10 every 2 weeks. Again, it compounds over time. So if you out there, need extra money and you don't have time to work a job, this is a good opportunity to invest some money. Like, this is the easiest time to invest. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you can literally buy stuff for $6 and keep buying it and work your job and keep buying it and cut stuff out. I guarantee you there are some things that you cut out your budget. I'm guarantee you there are some subscriptions you can cut out. You pay for Netflix and Hulu and Disney. You can cut out 2 of those things. You can cut out some things, get a cheaper phone plan. You're paying $200 for a phone plan. You're paying $200 a month for cable. You cut some of things out, and you can free up $100 and invest it into an asset that pays you every Friday, every week. It pays you. It pays weekly. They're making funds that pay twice a week. I mean, they're making funds now that pays you a Monday and a Thursday every week. You get paid twice a week. So this is the easiest time to invest. The easiest. I mean, I can't stress that enough how when I first started, I was buying stocks for $35 and they was only paying like 20 cents a share. They're paying, which is not bad. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. But I was buying Mansion Capital and they're paying, they'll pay us a dividend every month and every quarter, but they're paying like 24, 25 cents for a share. It's like $55. That's hard to build. But now you can literally buy these ETFs for cheap. I mean, Mansion Capital is $63, right? I mean, you can really buy a YMAX for $12 and get paid every single week. Now, I'm using ULTY is, for example, for someone who don't have much money, who's like, I can only put in like $20, $30 every 2 at my check. I'm trying to talk to those people. You could go to a YMAX and be diversified and then get paid every week. I mean, the money is there. If you get paid on Fridays and you want to get paid on Mondays and Wednesdays, there are funds out there for that. This is literally easy money. Literally. So what I'm saying is we all need to be investing. And if you are investing for your kids? Because, I mean, the compounding effect of these funds are crazy. I mean, I'm going towards for my kids for a little while. I'm going with the trades. I'm going to QLDY. I'm gonna give them a share of that. I'm gonna put a little more in QQ. I'm gonna start QQ position. I'm gonna put a little money in Mansion Capital for the long term. That's a long term growth and income thing and VU. So I'm going because now my kids got all income. My kids they get paid every day of the week. They get paid Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They get a dividend every single day. They get paid. So now I'm looking forward towards growth and income, because the dividend's going to compound for the next 30 years. So this is the easiest time to invest. Even you're flat broke, you don't have much money. Look, I only have $25 to invest. Buy ULTY. Buy 2 shares for $12. You start a Robinhood account, you put it on drip, and every time you get paid, you buy this one fund. That's it. You focus on one fund. Don't go get YMAX and other funds. No. Since you have much money, go on one fund. And I started on my account. I'm going to my account real quick before I get off this thing. I got 47,000 invested, but I started from zero. I started like everybody else. I paid my bills. I threw in $80. Then next time I get paid, I get dividends. It reinvested, right? So I get $1. I put $1 back into the stock. I got paid again. I threw in $60. Now I threw in $80. When I got tax return, I threw in $300-$400, right? Most of my job, I threw in $200, right? I got the Upside app. If I get cash out on gas. Once it's like $35, $30, I cash out. I buy stocks. And I get a dividend, I reinvest it. Over time, over 3 to 4 years time, you'll be making what I'm making $2,500 a month. I mean, this month, let's go here. That's not loading up. So last month, August, I made $3,100. This month, right now, I made $2,600. So it's lower than last month, but it's still $2,500 a month. That pays all my household bills and groceries for the month. So if I lost my job today, they'll lay me off for any reason, I have money coming in. I have money coming in to keep the lights on, or I just use all this money to pay the mortgage, and I go out and make job and get Uber, whatever, have a job. But I have money coming. The point is, I have money coming in. That's the main point. You know what I'm saying? But I made $3,100 in August. I made $3,000 in July. I made $2,500 in June. So again, this is money coming in. I started like everybody else from zero. Once I saw that, that this stuff can compound over time fast, I'm like, man, I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna try and get $500 a month. Like pay off. My goal when I first started the channel was to make $500 a month just to cover the monthly bills. Then to $1,000 a month to cover monthly bills and groceries. Now I'm making $2,500 a month. I want to keep on going to get $5,000 a month. Keep on going. Keep on. You have to start from. We all start from zero. I didn't get money. I didn't get 10 grand and I started from zero. I opened a brokerage account and started putting money into it. And you can too. This is the easiest time in the world to make money, and a lot of money in a short amount of time. Literally, if you just put your head down for a couple years and just invest and grind and cut things out, you can make, I say, you can make a good $500. You know, because if you look at my son Aiden's account, I've been investing in him for 4 years now. He's making 178. And remind you, he has a big chunk in VU, a big chunk in other companies. But if I put all this in ULTY, he'd probably make $400 a month or $500 a month easy. Because you remember, VU is like $400, $500 ETF, and he owns a share of that. So I'll do that, I sold that, put in ULTY, he'd make a lot more money. But $170 a month is pretty good. And I thought it's been 4 years. It's only been 4 years. So the sooner you start, the sooner you put the money in the account, the sooner you make some money. But that's the end of the video. Just, this has been a thought in my mind that, people don't even know that you can literally have a secondary income that you don't have to go out there and work. You don't have to go out there and grind, work at night, do DoorDash. There's a way to create a secondary income that's easy, that you could afford it, that would teach you discipline, and it's passive. It's 100% passive. This is the only income that's passive. You go to jail. I'm gonna use a prime example. Don't example. I heard a YouTuber says a long time ago. He can go to jail. He had these funds, right? He can go to jail. Before he go to jail, I put all these ETFs on drip. Put all on drip, and every single week he get a dividend. When he comes out, he'll have money. It's the only asset class I can think of. There may be something I don't know. It's the only asset class, or maybe bonds or whatever. It's the only asset class where you go away for a long time, or don't touch it for a long time, and when you come back to, you make more money. You have way more money. It's the only asset class that can do that. You really can't do it on real estate, because real estate, you gotta stay kind of active with it. Find new tenants, repairs, calls, anything happens, you gotta be on there. You gotta maintain the lawn, maintain the house. So it's kind of hands-on, but it's, this is the only asset class I've seen that you go away for a long time. Like, I could stop investing for my kid's account for the next 10 years and they'll still make money. I have to put a dime into it. And they'll still get dividends, and it will still generate income and reinvest and get new shares, and new shares make more money. This is the only asset class that can do it that I know of, right? So my message for people is to get out there. I'm not giving financial advice, but look at your finances. See how you could at least pay off your household bills. If you're paying $200 a month for a cable, it's time to get rid of cable. Honestly, time to get rid of cable. Get one streaming service, and that's it. I'm sorry. You got to find a way to pay your bills without a job. You got to think, how am I pay these bills? If I got fired today, how will I pay my bills? How will I make it? Because the job market is hard. How will I make it? How, if my spouse gets sick, I'm married, if my wife can't work anymore, or she can't work for a while, we're still good. If my wife can't work, we still good. Why? Because I'm still working I'm making $2,500 a month. That easily covers what she was paying. Easily. With interest. We're secure. If I can't work, if I can't work, somehow I can't work for a few weeks or a month, whatever, I can't work for a while, my money's still coming in. The money is still coming in, still paying bills. That's how I look at it. It's another lifeline. So we need to start investing from day one. Money Times and King. Thanks for watching.